Welcome back to another episode of TPC. I'm joined with Kais again. We're going to be talking about college football week 4 predictions. We're going to start with the early morning, the college game day for Fox. Utah versus Texas Tech, the pretty much favorites to win, the two ranked teams in the Big 12. Kais, what are your thoughts about this game? It's in Texas Tech, I believe that, if I'm correct with that.
Yes.
What are
I think
No, it's in Utah. Utah, my bad.
It's in Utah?
Yes, it's in Utah.
Okay, I haven't seen much of the Utes this year. I know last year they were kind of iffy, all right, pretty good. I'm excited to see their quarterback play, Dampier. Texas Tech. I feel like Texas Tech's defense has actually gotten really, really, more I guess progressive, but
It definitely has. It definitely has. With
yeah.
adding Dave Bailey, the edge rusher from Stanford, has been a
Yeah.
big help for them. And Jacob Rodriguez has been very helpful to them on their defense.
Yeah, they had a couple
Those are the
big
two
time
X factors.
transfers.
They have. They attacked the secondary this past transfer portal to improve this defense, because that was the big thing. Is this issue, if I had to say about Texas Tech, was their defense coming off it. I mean, they had the weapons. They with their quarterback of Morton. And then they have Coy Akins also, and then you still have who else you got? You still got Caleb Dunson Dotson or Douglas, my bad, and then you still got Terrence Carter Jr. They still haven't played Micah Hudson. Honestly, they still haven't played him. I don't know if he's still there. They haven't even played him either. But I mean, and the run game's pretty good too with Adam Hill. It's a really good combination with him and Dickey. So it's not bad. I mean, this is going to be a very competitive game. I say this because I say the winner of this game gets that slight edge in rankings with the Big 12 to help them get in the playoffs. And I mean, it's going to be tough playing Utah. Utah is one of the toughest plays in in college football. If I had to say, it's one of the toughest places to play there.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. And I think if Utah wins this game, it's going to be with Devon Daper, because that guy can play, dude. He's the leader rusher for this team. Of course, he's the passing leader. 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in those 3 games. Both these teams are undefeated. He is a transfer too. He's a transfer quarterback also, coming from, I believe, New Mexico. If I'm correct with that, is he from New Mexico? I believe he is from New Mexico. And it's going to be New Mexico, and it's going to be a competitive game. And if I had to say a team to win this game, I think I'm going to take New Mexico in this game. Not New Mexico, Utah in this game.
Yeah.
If I have to say. Are you also going to take Utah in this game on home?
Yeah. I mean, Devon Dampier, he went crazy, man. He had like almost 700 yards last game, almost 200 rushing yards. Their running back, Wayshawn Parker, he went stupid as well. I mean, straight BTA whenever, they played.
I mean, this Utah team is very solid, because last year, Utah's always been competitive in the Pac-12, winning it over Caleb Williams back-to-back years, and just last year of Cam Rising not playing, it kind of hold them back a little bit, not getting that quarterback right there. But we both take Utah in this game. Now, heading to another game, this is a revenge game for the SEC, pretty much. Jackson Arnold playing his former team. And I believe it's in Sooners too. It is, if I am correct, yes, it is in Oklahoma, Norman. Oklahoma is favorite in this game, and Auburn. I mean, the thing about this game is going to be interesting, because both these teams are they're not the best team in the SEC, but they're up there. You know what I mean? They're both competitive right there. Both these teams do need this win to help their rankings, because if OU gets this win, they're still one of the top teams, and the OU football is pretty much back with John Mateer. But if Auburn wins this game on the road, I mean, Jackson Arnold's playing his best football. I mean, since last year, not looking pretty good, and it's just he's just been playing a different type of football, dude. Looking at his stats, overall, I mean, 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rushing yards has been the shocking factor. Against Baylor week 1, ran for almost 140 yards on Baylor with 4 touchdowns with that, or 3 touchdowns. But, dude, this pass-catching group, dude, is one of the most underrated, with Eric Singleton and Cam Coleman, dude. That duo, what they have in Auburn, is insane. But the thing is, though, you got a Heisman on the other side. A Heisman candidate, John Mateer. John Mateer is playing probably one of the best football quarterbacks right now in the league. Just looking how he plays, especially that Michigan game at home, how he did. I mean, he looked really good. He kind of looks like when he throws it, he looks like Baker Mayfield. But when he runs it, it looks like Kyler Murray. It is very impressive how it looks like there for this team. And, OU is the big favorites in this game. Coming in, number 11 team in the nation, coming off a big win over Temple on the road. It was very shocking how they were on the road. But, John Mateer, man, this guy already almost had 1,000 yards already, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, though. I say the biggest issue for OU is they don't have a run game. They don't have that run game compared to other years of OU football. Because John Mateer is your leading rusher almost by 5 yards. Deion Burks is a solid receiver with Lewis. That's a good combination what they have right there. Auden, I know he hasn't played the most right now. He did play a couple games, but he's more of a pass catcher in my opinion when I look at Auden in the game for their offense. So he'll make a big development in this. But another thing is though, OU's defense is very, very good with Lewis, with Sammy, and Peyton Bowman, if I'm saying that correct, and David Stone. This defense, they say this defense is one of the best team in the SEC with their defense, and it's very can tell with this, especially the performance against Michigan a couple weeks ago. What are your thoughts on this team? You think who wins this game if you had to say?
I think OU got it. I think Jackson Arnold, he's not going to be a big deal for OU. He's only had like 230 total yards of offense in 3 games, and especially he's playing against his old defensive coach. I think they got it pretty locked down on what's going to happen. I think Jackson Arnold's a great player, but coming back to Oklahoma, I think they're just going to swipe him to the side and see what they got next week. I think Auburn's going to be an easy game for them to get rid of.
Okay.
Use their pass game is one of the best. You know what I mean? They're straight lockdown.
They are. If they do win this game, OU, you're looking really good headed into Texas, Red River Week. You're looking really good. And you know how that game is, 0-0. No one, records don't matter, rankings don't matter when Red River Week hits. But that game is going to be interesting. We definitely got to talk about that in the coming weeks. I'm going to take the upset. I'm taking Auburn in this game. I think Jackson Arnold is getting his revenge on them.
No.
I think he's going to go off. I think he is. This is a revenge game for him. They kicked him out. They literally said, "You're not worth my time." Benched him for Michael Hawkins last year, the redshirt first year freshman. And I think it's going to be Jackson Arnold's show. Cam Coleman, man, I'm telling you, that guy is one of the best receivers. When you had to say you have Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams, Cam Coleman is right there with this class in the 2027 draft class upcoming next year, in 2 years. But I'm going to take Auburn in this game. Another game to hit on, it's very underrated. It's another SEC game, South Carolina versus Missouri. Both these teams are very solid. South Carolina did lose to Vanderbilt, got a blowout right there. And Missouri's looking red hot with their current quarterback who transferred from Penn State. The quarterback, if I can say his name correctly, is it Bew? I think it's Bewer or Bew. If I say that right, I don't know if I'm saying it right. But, he's been solid for them, though. There's been talks about Penn State should have kept him and kicked the curb on Drew Aller. And there's been things about that because how performance this guy's been doing with 7 touchdowns, almost 800 yards. And, dude, the man named Amon Hardy, dude, he's a running back, dude. He's a solid. A lot of people saying he's Heisman favorite with the running backs right there, right now with this league. And also the receiver with Kevin Coleman Jr. is very solid also with that. And this team is not bad. Missouri was coming in as a very underrated team. It just depended on the quarterback play with Bew. Amon Hampton was really, or Iman Hardy is really solid of a running back they have in the backfield. It's just that combination they have. But South Carolina, you came out and lost last week against Vanderbilt, and you were the home team. Understand that. You got killed at home. And, you were the number if I'm getting this correct, one of the top 10, top 15 teams in the country, and you got killed at home. And I do think there are rumors, if I am correct, they are going to, I think Lance Sellers is not going to play this game maybe. I don't know. He's questionable to play or not. But if he does play, I don't know how he's going to do. He got banged up last week against Vanderbilt. But what do you think about this game?
Honestly, I think Mizzou got it. South Carolina's secondary, they've been struggling, man. They've been struggling.
Especially
Um,
last week. Diego went off on him.
Kevin Coleman, he's a hot topic right now. I think he'll do really really good against South Carolina. I think Mizzou got it. I think Mizzou got it.
I definitely think I'll agree with you that. I think I'll take Mizzou also in this game because it is at Missouri in this game, and Missouri is one of the hot teams right now. They're upcoming. They're trying to make a big comeback this year after a down year of last year from quarterback play. But, South Carolina, I really am disappointed. I really thought South Carolina was going to make that step, but losing to Vanderbilt that bad last week at home kind of ruins their tarnish, if anything. Switching from the SEC, let's go to the Big Ten. I know the Big Ten is not a big conversation with these two teams. Both underrated. Illinois is number 9 and Indiana number 19. This is a solid game. This is a late game, 6 o'clock, 6:30. It is at Illinois. Both these teams are, how I say, the underlying team. Because, you're not the Michigan, you're not the Ohio State, you're not the Oregons. You're a very underrated team. And Illinois, dude, they've been red hot with Gabe Lucas, I believe, on the edge rusher on their team. And then you got the quarterback play with, if I say this, Luke Altmaier. He's been solid, dude. He's a very solid quarterback. Senior year, 8 touchdowns, 700 yards. He's solid right now for this team. This team's just playing, bro. Illinois is just coming up and just playing ball. That's how I look at them right now. Because Gabe Jackson, if I say his name right, has been solid for them too. 3.5 sacks, leading the team in sacks right now. 3 weeks right now. But Illinois is solid. But this team, Indiana, this coach knows how to coach his team pretty much. He is a winning guy. He wins pretty much everywhere he goes. And he's trying to prove that last year was not a one-year wonder. And he went off in the recruiting, dude. Got himself a quarterback from Cal this past transfer portal, and he's been pretty decent for them too. And Indiana, if they get this win over Illinois, this is going to help them put themselves back in the playoff contention again. Because Fernando Mendoza has been solid for them. And then Amon Cooper, of course. And then you got the other receivers, Elijah Sarton, or Sarton, if I said that name right. This team's been solid for this team so far. And then Mikhail Kamara, if I say his name right now, off the edge for them also. He has a total of 2 sacks right now in the season. This is a solid game. It's early in the season. It's a Big Ten. But it's a good matchup, though, for both these teams. So, do you have anything to say about this matchup?
I think Illinois got it. They got some really good players now. Their quarterback's all right. They have a receiver, Hank Beatty. He's pretty good. The running back, Fegan. He's a hard hitter. And they have one linebacker, and he can make some plays. I forgot his name though, but he can make some plays. He's got about 20 tackles already in the season, but he can read defense as well. He chases the ball. I think Illinois got it.
I definitely agree with you that I will take Illinois in the Illinois. You taking Illinois in this game over Indiana?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking Indiana. I think Indiana comes out with a win.
I think Malachi Hood is gonna put BTA, man. I think he's gonna strap him up. He's a really
this is on the road, dude. This team. Illinois is solid. They're just coming to play, dude. Every week they just come to play. They're just playing their ball. Coming in, they were the number 10 team in the nation. If they get this win, this helps their rankings a lot for playoff contention. But
they know how to work as a team. Everybody eats on their team. So
it's the chemistry. They brought back everyone pretty much last year, except they lost Matt Bryant, the receiver they had, to the draft. So team though. But I'm gonna take Indiana in this game. I think they're gonna bring it up. Another solid game in this week is, it's very underrated, and it's top teams in the Big 12. Another Big 12 team is Baylor versus Arizona State. Arizona State, the Big 12 championship, Big 12 winners of last season. Coming in Waco. Waco's trying to make a statement. You got to make a statement if you're Waco. Sawyer's playing the best football, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season with Bryson Washington also. But the thing is though, Arizona State got the highlight maker, Jordan Tyson. Dude, Jordan Tyson is a highlight maker, dude. When he gets that ball in his hands, that man makes defenders look stupid. Pretty much, it It is crazy. And Sam Levitt, I mean, he's looking really good. Back-to-back year, it's looking really good so far for him. And then the thing is, though, that game against Mississippi State, they had it. It's just the offense by Sam was just terrible. They couldn't get anything. They came back late in that game against Mississippi State, but they say playing in Cowbell City, you can't get that win on at the night, if anything. But if Arizona State gets the win in Waco, they're still back up there with those top teams. Dude, Baylor gets this win, 3-1, looking really good. I definitely think they got to enter the rankings, dude. They have to, because you beat SMU on the road, number 17 ranked team, and you had a close game with the SEC team, and now you beat the defending champs of the Big 12. I mean, there's some teams happening in Waco, dude. If Waco can figure out their team to be competing in the Big 12 championship, and this is a year that David Aranda needs this year. And Sawyer is playing a Heisman candidate right now in football, so it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think there's going to be no defense. If there is some defense, it's going to be mainly pressure put on the quarterback. So it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think I smell like honestly 40-plus points, honestly, 30-plus, I think, and in the 30s, 35-31 in my score prediction. What are your thoughts about this game?
Hey, bro, I'm going to come on your side for this, man. I got Baylor money line.
You got Baylor in this game?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any games that you want to highlight? Any of the important games? Any crazy games that you would like to talk about? So, I mean, it's only week 4. I know it's early in the season.
It's early. There's a lot of games going on. But
let's talk about another game, honestly. This is a very underrated game. Michigan versus Nebraska. Nebraska is hosting this game. The Wolverines go on the road. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the country right now. Both of the young quarterbacks, if anything, of the next generation upcoming. Bryce Underwood versus Dylan Royale. Both these hot quarterbacks are coming. Both these quarterbacks were the number 1 coming out of the recruiting class. Like this year was 25, and then 24 was Dylan Royale. Guys, what are your thoughts about heading in this game? Nebraska's undefeated. Michigan is ranked, but 2-1. Well, and Nebraska's favorite in this game also.
I think that this is a very even game. It's gonna be a battle of the best. Both quarterbacks are gonna go neck to neck. Their defenses, everything's gonna be a huge matchup. But I think Nebraska's gonna take it for the dub. I think they'll finish up in the end. I think it's gonna be a really close, high-scoring game. And yeah, I think Nebraska's gonna get way more yards, way more stat padding, tackles, blah, 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 but it's going to be very close, if that makes any sense.
I can see what you're saying with that right now. I mean, Dylan Royale is playing really good football. They're undefeated right now, 3-0, and with Dan Key also at the other receiving they have, and the defense with Urson Johnson, I believe, is that running back they have. Yeah, Emmett Johnson, my bad. It's a solid team, dude. This Nebraska team, Matt Rule, Matt Rule knows how to work college football, dude. From Baylor, from Temple, he's always built a winning program wherever he went in college football. Except NFL, Carolina Panthers did not do successful, but everywhere he goes for college football, he does successful. But the thing is about Michigan, if they win this game, it just improves their rankings, keep going up. Old Michigan. But if Nebraska wins, dude, 4-0, beat a ranked team, they got to be in the top 25 now. This
For
Nebraska
sure.
team is not messing around, and I really like this team, dude. Coming in, I knew Dylan Royale was going to make that big step this year, and the talent they have around him is going to be really good. But the thing is, if Michigan wins this game, it's going to be Bryce Underwood, dude. The coach said last week it's the Batman. He's literally Batman, pretty much, Bryce Underwood. And in the run game, they also have Justin Haynes. 5 touchdowns this year, and then McCumlin, the receiver they have, and then Jahar Barham, their linebacker. Yeah. He's really good for them coming off the edge and, from depth also. It's going to be a defensive battle. Who's going to stop these quarterbacks, dude? Because both these quarterbacks are electric, dude. Very interesting and very powerful. But if I had to say a team, I'm also going to take Nebraska, honestly. I think Nebraska's going to shock the world, and they'll be undefeated, 4-0, looking really good. Going to have to be deserving top 25. But, yeah, I'm taking Nebraska in this game, if I had to say.
Yeah.
This
pretty
is
much covered, the crazy
the main
games.
games, if you had to say.
Yeah.
The crazy games. Yeah, I do agree with that. We did hit on all the amazing games. If I had to say, I'm kind of disappointed right now with college game day right now. Not the Fox one, the ESPN. Their game they're highlighting is Miami, Florida. I'm kind of disappointed in them. Highlighting Miami, Florida as their primetime game. I know it's a in-state rivals, but dude, we saw what last week was. We saw what happened to DJ Lagway. 5 picks on the road. I mean, that defense was good. They held Garrett Miser. They did really good, but, dude, it's going to be bad. Florida is going to fire the coach, bro. Fire Billy right away. And DJ Lagway, I mean, I know it's second year, some rough spots right now, but, dude, this Miami team's playing hot, dude. Carson Beck looks like himself, dude. This dude, Carson Beck, looks like the quarterback we used to see coming in out of Georgia, after that year of, not making the playoffs, but, over because Bama beat them. But, dude, he looks really good. I mean, also, you have Bain off the edge rusher for them on defense. And then you still got Mark Fletcher as a running back. And then the freshman, dude. Malachi Toney is so good, dude. He's solid. I mean, 200 yards. I mean, that Notre Dame game, he was going off on them. I mean, he's been solid for them. And their running back core with Kareem Brown and Fletcher is very solid. So I think Miami gets this win big time because DJ Lagway, dude, I don't know how they figure it out. They better figure it out this soon or it's going to be bad days in Gatortown. But you have anything about this game or no?
Not really, but, Lagway's a dog, so I got your thoughts on this.
Well, if I had to say, that's all the games for this week. I thank y'all for joining on another episode of TPC. Join with Kais. See y'all soon in the next episode.